So we're going to do a little documentary video of the arrival of my new building. It came in this way from the street, and the builder brought it with his big truck, and it barely fit through this passageway. And I'm going to turn around now, show you where my little building is parked. So I created a gravel pad and compressed it really well by driving my car back and forth over it. And it was kind of a challenge getting the building situated because of this little chicken coop that we have over here. Made it hard for him with his giant pickup truck to pull it, the building, and to get it into place, but he backed up and pulled it forward and backed up and turned until finally we got it just right. So then my friend David Reeves came over and put the leveling jacks down, and we spent quite a while with a level and lifting and lowering the jacks to get a nice even placement. So I feel happy with that. Next we're going to go inside. I think this building is just really, really sweet. Opening the door, it feels bigger than I expected. I'm loving all the windows. I have a window on each wall. There's one facing east, and that's the darker side of the placement. I'm going to have my kitchen, my tiny kitchen right here under this window. And then facing south is the loft, which is really, I think it's about the height of almost 4 feet high. The reason I chose that is so that I'd have a lot of room underneath for storage, and it wouldn't be too hard to get down under there. Instead of having the loft really high, where if it was high, it would still be kind of a cramped, small sleeping space. And I really wanted to have lots of room on my bed rather than kind of wedging myself in. Anyway, so there we have the south-facing window, and now I'm turning to the west. And this was the bigger window. I could have chosen to have a picture window, but I really wanted to have the openable window option. So on this side of the little space, I will have a desk table area. And then over in the corner, right as you come into the door, I'm going to have some sort of a closet area for hanging coats and shoes and those kinds of things. Now I'm turning toward the north. I'm closing the door. I picked a door with windows, so I have more windows. Now, coming full circle, so this whole side of the building will be my little kitchen area. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do here up on the top. I didn't realize there was going to be the bracing across for the roof. So that'll be fun to figure out. And, and I got this interesting stool that has steps built in so that I could get up into my loft bed, but I could also use it as a stool to sit on in front of my desk area. Trying to maximize multiple ways of using things. Yeah, so there's many more things to do now on the inside. Next, David Reeves is going to come back over tomorrow and build a little deck just outside the door here with some steps so I can get up and down pretty easily. I'm going to have a nice little deck out here. Kind of extends my living space a little bit. And then over here behind that tarp is the outdoor kitchen. So everything's kind of a work in progress and an experiment. Not sure how much I'll use the outdoor kitchen. Probably in the summer for sure. But I didn't want to do heavy duty cooking in this little tiny space. Didn't want all the steam and the oils from cooking to make it messed up. On the other hand, cooking outdoors at a lot of the time of the year won't be that pleasant, but between the two, I'll get it worked out. So in here, I'm just using this shed, 3-sided with a ceiling, and it's pretty rustic. I'm gonna have a propane stove, and I got my sink already set up in here. Got ample electrical. The electrical will then connect to my building. So next steps after the deck are going to be painting the outside or staining it and getting the electrical done. After that, we'll be putting insulation in and the interior walls. But I think I'm probably going to sleep in there pretty soon. I want to get a feel for how it is to sleep in this sweet little space. All right, that's my first tour of my little building. Just arrived here today on a beautiful sunny summer day.